Hi, this is Omar at Top 5 E-Bikes, and I want to give you my first impressions after riding the Rad Rover 6 Plus and the Aventon Aventure. So these are both really popular 750 watt fat tire e-bikes. So first off, I want to thank the freaking shredder. And we'll link his channel here in the description. He makes some pretty cool videos. He's ridden a ton of e-bikes. I think he's up to 50 plus at this point. So you should check out his channel. And I'm thanking him because he brought this bike with him. So he brought the Rad Rover 6 Plus with him. He brought that and a couple other bikes, and we were able to ride bikes that we had never ridden, both Damien and I. And then we brought a couple bikes that he had never ridden, so then he was able to ride some of these e-bikes. But anyways, thanks to him, we're able to ride the Rad Rover 6 Plus, and that's how we have our initial thoughts. So thanks to the freaking shredder. So a few months ago, we put out a video where we're trying to decide on which fat tire e-bike we were gonna buy, and we spoke about these two bikes. We didn't actually own either one of them. We hadn't ridden either one, so we were strictly looking at specs, and we looked at them in a spreadsheet, and we decided on this e-bike. Now we have actually been riding this one for a while, for a few months, and now today we got the chance, thanks to the freaking shredder, to ride the Rad Rover 6 Plus. And now we can give you your thoughts after riding both of these. I can say that the one really nice thing about the Aventon bike is that there's a lot of little details where you can just feel that it's a bit more refined than the Rad Rover 6 Plus. Not to say that the Rad Rover 6 Plus has subpar components, because it does have some good components. It's just there's these little details about this e-bike. Even something as simple as a look. To me, the look is a little bit nicer. Now this is obviously a really cool bike as well, the Rad Rover 6 Plus. This redesigned version of it is pretty nice, but I personally like the curves of it. I like the fact that you can't see the weld job. So it's just these little details where there was attention to detail, I think. And I think the other piece, just in terms of the specs, and you can go back to that video and you can see the specs of this battery versus that battery, and you can see that this has an Acera drivetrain versus the Altus, which Acera is a nicer, a higher end drivetrain, but it just feels nicer. Like overall, these components on this bike, just everything's a little bit smoother than the Rad Rover 6 Plus, at least in my opinion. And again, these are both quality e-bikes. I just think that if you're looking, and it's also dependent on what you're looking for. Like for example, if you want a more powerful e-bike, then you already know that this is going to be more powerful, and everyone's written about this, and people have put out videos on how this has got more torque and it's more powerful. For sure feels more power. You know, you're going to feel more power on this bike than the Rad Rover 6 Plus. But again, just overall, if I had to say, you know, when you're aggregating everything, like I don't think that we regret buying this e-bike over the Rad Rover 6 Plus. Now, that's not to say that this is a bad bike. I think if we would have ridden this e-bike first, we would have been totally happy with this e-bike. But there's definitely things about the Aventon bike that are, you know, a little bit nicer. So again, this is just a more first impressions based on an hour of riding the Rad Rover 6 Plus, so don't take this as a full review. And if we get the chance to review this bike, we'll give you more details after riding it for a little bit longer. But I can say that, again, that we don't regret buying the Aventon bike over the Rad Rover 6 Plus. Let us know if you have any questions or comments. If you had to go through the same decision, let us know why you bought either one of these bikes. Let us know if you have any questions. And you can follow us on social media. And again, thanks for watching.